Hi there! So today I will be reviewing 5 products that are new to my collection. And I have to tell you that I actually really like all of them. And I honestly don't know if that's going to happen every single time I do this kind of video. But hey, take it for what it is. These products are really amazing. So we will go ahead and start with the first one. So here I have the Pons Cleansing Balm. And this is fairly new to the market. I was very excited to be able to use it. So I went to several Walgreens stores near me to find it, and it was worth it because it's really amazing. So if you've never used a cleansing balm before, it's kind of like a solid oil. I guess you would kind of compare it to, think about this. If you chopped up a bunch of chapsticks and then kind of just smushed them together and mixed them around, that is kind of the consistency of this. And I know that sounds weird, but anyway, so this is comparable to something like the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm, or I know Ciate has one, and those are up there in price. Obviously, you know, they're high-end brands, but this one is, I want to say $9.99 or something like that. I will go ahead and list everything that I'm talking about, of course, along with the prices that I find online. But this is extremely affordable compared to those other ones anyway. And what I do is I take like a cleansing cloth or micellar water and I'll take off my face and lip makeup. And then what I'll do is I'll take a really small amount of this, maybe like a dime-sized amount of this, and kind of massage it into my eye makeup and then wipe off with that cloth that I was using, and everything's gone. And it really is gentle, and the thing that I like most about it is that when I am doing my eye makeup, and if for any reason I need to open my eyes, there is no stinging sensation. And I'm sure a lot of us have had that experience before, and nobody likes that game because it hurts and it's the most uncomfortable thing. But this is really gentle yet effective. So really, what more can you ask for? I have used it all over the face before, and I don't feel like it leaves like a film on my face, but I just prefer it for my eye makeup because that's where all my makeup is mostly. So this one is a really great product for sure, and I really recommend it. So next up, we'll just continue with the skincare product. I have one more, and this is the Garnier SkinActive Moisture Balm. This is so amazing, and I was surprised that I was going to like it this much. Of course, you have like the Garnier micellar water that is really popular, but this one I kind of bought because I had like a coupon or whatever, and it's less than 20 bucks. So, I mean, it's not really at the cheaper end at the drugstore, but it's also not like a $38 Belief Aqua Bomb or anything like that. But I find that it was very effective too. What happened was that I had a moisturizer that my skin was just not reacting to. I don't know, some kind of ingredient in there or something, but it was making my skin very irritated and flaky even. And that's not like my skin because I have combo oily skin. So around my nose and under my chin, because I do bring my moisturizer down my neck, it was flaking. So I needed something really quick, and that is when I grabbed this one. And honestly, I used it once overnight, and by the next morning, my skin felt worlds different. It was truly impressive, and I didn't expect to get that from this, but I have been using it every night since, and I truly stand by it, so much so that I bought a backup already because I really don't want to be without it, and I honestly don't find the reason to venture out to another one if this one is doing an amazing job. I like that I can go to sleep with it on, and then when I wake up in the morning, my face doesn't look like an oil slick. Do you ever have those moisturizers that do that? Like you just wake up and you look like a greasy mess. And I mean, technically that really doesn't matter because I'm not waking up and then like rushing out the door without washing my face first. But it really, I don't know, you look in the mirror in the morning and you just don't want to look like that. I mean, at least I don't. That's silly, I know. So moving on to number 3, I have here the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. Now this isn't new to the market, it's quite old, but I just never picked it up, and I wanted to not give in to the hype and thought that, you know, I don't need another powder, yada yada yada. Fast forward to today, I still don't need another powder, but I did pick it up because I just had to know. And let me tell you, it did not let me down. This is an absolutely beautiful powder, and all the nice things that people are saying about it are in fact true. I feel like it really kind of gives a blurred effect to my skin, and I love that. And it doesn't look too heavy, and it doesn't compromise the look of the foundation that you're using, if that makes sense. I have it on today, and it really doesn't look cakey or anything. Even under the eyes, it's really nice. So I am so very happy that I finally picked this up. So the next item that we're going to be talking about today is the Revlon PhotoReady Candid Foundation. And this is in the shade 110 Porcelain. So this claims to be a natural finish anti-pollution foundation. I can't speak towards the anti-pollution part, but I really do feel like it gives that natural finish that it promises. I'm wearing it today. And I know the lip and the eye makeup is quite heavy for such a natural foundation, but I really wanted to put use to the items that I am talking about today, if that makes sense. So it's a beautiful everyday foundation, and I know a lot of people who would like this kind of finish. And I wore it the other day, and I'll try to insert a picture here, but I wore it the other day for, I want to say around 5 or 6 hours. And so when I went into work, it looked really nice. And then when I got out of work, those few hours later, it looked a little bit dewy, but it wasn't to the point where I looked in the mirror and thought, oh my gosh, I need a blot powder or something. But it still looked really nice and natural. So I was very impressed by that. I would say it gives kind of like a medium coverage. It builds just the tiniest bit, but I really don't feel that you can get full coverage out of this. Like, I have this ginormous planet on my lip right there, and I feel that it did cover it to the point where I was comfortable, you know, but it's really beautiful. It does come with 0.75 fluid ounces, and the standard for foundation is 1 ounce, so that is something to keep in mind. But nevertheless, I am not disappointed that I picked up this foundation. But I can honestly say that I don't know if I'll like rush out and repurchase it when I'm through with it. But still a good one if you're thinking about it and you do prefer a natural finish foundation. So lastly is a product that I'm really excited about because it was something that I wanted for a while. It was up there in price. I didn't need another one. I never need another one, but I was super excited because it went on sale at Ulta during the holiday season. So I thought, all right, man, now is the time. Run in there and you treat yourself. So I went ahead and picked up the Dose of Colors Friendcation palette, and this is in collaboration with Desi and Katy. So I had never tried Dose of Colors eyeshadows before. Actually, I think this is the first Dose of Colors product I've ever tried. So I didn't know what to expect, but rumor had it that this was a really great palette. And this is just the unicorn, but I mean, look at this packaging alone. It's absolutely beautiful. And I will go ahead and do some close-up shots for you so that you can see the colors, but it's so beautiful. And I can honestly say that I wouldn't have been upset if I paid the full price. And I know what you're thinking, what? You're cheap. I am, but this is worth it. And I really do feel like drugstore shadows and high-end shadows, they play differently. You know, they're in their own different games, but this one is absolutely beautiful, and it is what I'm wearing today, and I only used 3 colors out of it, and I think that's what I like most about this palette is because you don't have to spend tons of time mixing all of these colors, and you know, sometimes you just don't have time for that. But still, I can use 3 of these colors and feel totally glam. I absolutely love this palette, and every time that I have used it, I've enjoyed the looks that I've come up with. And I also want to mention that you should definitely try and do your eye makeup first before you do foundation, because some of the shimmers will kind of crumble. But once you have them packed on your lid, you know, I don't feel like at the end of the day that it falls down to my face, because that is annoying. But nevertheless, this palette is amazing. It kind of looks like a little clutch, doesn't it? It's really cute. But packaging aside, the formula in these eyeshadows is really nice, and I am impressed. And it kind of gives me that urge to try other Dose of Colors products, and we have created a monster. So I will go ahead and leave you with that, guys. These are the 5 products that are new to my collection, and I am absolutely happy with all of them. I don't find that I have wasted my money, and if you are looking for a moisturizer, a cleansing balm, an eyeshadow palette, a powder, a foundation, I hope that this helped you in deciding on what to get, because like I said, I am super happy with my purchases. Alright guys, so that about wraps it up. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for giving me your time and attention and tuning in. I truly appreciate it. Go ahead, and if you feel the urge to do so, please subscribe or give it a thumbs up, a thumbs down, whatever you're feeling. But I will go ahead and say goodbye, and don't forget to stay kind and be awesome, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!